feeling the rise in prices due to recent inflation over the past few years at this point. President Trump has been trying to combat this issue, but the result of recent tariffs is yet to be seen.
Our reporter Korrie is here in studio to tell us more about how inflation is affecting prices nationwide and here on campus. Alexa?
Thanks, Ronnie and Spencer. As inflation rises across the nation, prices for everyday essentials like eggs, gas, and groceries are hitting consumers hard. And here in Syracuse, it's nothing different. Inflation rose to 3% in January. Grocery prices climbed nearly 1% over the last month. And if you've been looking to buy eggs, you're in for a surprise. Egg prices are up over 50% than they were last year. As of January, a dozen eggs averaged $4.95. Now, the cheapest batch is about $5. The Labor Department said this marks the biggest monthly increase in nearly a decade.
I've noticed over the past couple of years that going to the grocery store, what used to cost $40 is now $60.
President Donald Trump made tackling inflation a centerpiece of his election campaign. Tom Barkley, a director in finance and professor at the Whitman School of Management, touches on the logic behind Trump's tariffs.
Imposing tariffs on other countries, it makes it more expensive for those goods from other countries to come into the U.S., which gives a little bit of an advantage to U.S. producers. The downside is that it means that prices go up.
Annika Kotha, a student at Syracuse, talks about the struggle of being a college student with inflation increasing.
I definitely have to budget a lot more and figure out when I want to go out with my friends or when I want to buy grocery food and stuff like that, so it's definitely a lot of budgeting.
Inflation also affects wages, right? And so if wages don't keep up with inflation, then that's what makes us feel the pain a lot more.
The raises that I would get at my hostess job were so small that it couldn't ever cover like the cost of gas that I was spending to drive 25 minutes to my job. It wasn't even worth it.
What you just heard is known as the wage price spiral. Even with minimum wage rising, inflation is increasing at a greater rate, causing many Americans to feel the pinch. With inflation showing no signs of slowing down, people in Syracuse and across the country are left wondering what the future holds. Reporting in studio, I'm Korrie.